Today I've got an oddity for you. A pretty rare NES arcade stick. I've never seen this thing before, never have even heard of it. There are a few things about this that I'm familiar with, like the company, Messiah Entertainment Inc., and the name Generation NEX, because way back in, I believe it was 2005, this company came out with the Generation NEX NES clone console. Now, I remember it being pretty hyped up. I've never used one, had, fairly mixed reviews, and it didn't really last on the market for too long. But the interesting thing with that system was that it had built-in 2.4 gigahertz wireless technology, and they sold additional controllers that could utilize that without having to have a dongle or anything like that, right? And this was one of them. Pretty rare. Not too many people have gotten their hands on these things from what I understand. But a viewer of my channel recently hit me up. His name is Surrounded by Idiots. Love that frickin' name. And he said, hey man, I got this cool arcade stick. He actually owns a bunch of them from what I understand. He got in contact with this defunct studio, business, whatever, Messiah Entertainment. He got a hold of the guy who owned this and wound up buying his storage locker of arcade sticks. So he sent me one on over to take a look at it. So obviously just by peeping this thing out, it's obviously modeled after the NES Advantage. Now this is a pretty light box, a couple pounds maybe with all the styrofoam and whatnot. Cool little controller, right? This thing is a beast. Now the interesting thing is Surrounded by Idiots, he got these wireless dongles. These were like an additional purchase, and I believe you had to get them through the company. Like you had to contact the company and buy them, or buy them through their website in order to use all their wireless controllers on original hardware. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at this thing, open it up and test it out. I haven't opened this at all yet. I've been staring at it for the past couple days, getting ready to make this video. I'm excited, as this thing looks pretty cool. Built tough, the Generation NEX wireless arcade stick takes styling of classic gaming and infuses it with the latest technology for the ultimate gaming experience. Tough built controller to take a beating for the most enthusiastic gamer. Perfect, and be the perfect family controller to pass from grandson to grandma. Get two wireless arcade sticks placed side by side. Okay, the B and A buttons and control are life cycle tested for up to 1 million presses and utilize ultra-fast micro switch technologies. A lot of information here. I'm not gonna read everything. Hopefully you could see what you wanna see on this and freeze frame type of thing. Includes the stick, comic book style instruction manual, 4 AAAs, those are probably no good, I would imagine, and a lifetime warranty. If this company doesn't exist anymore, how do we got a lifetime warranty, right? Lifetime of the company, obviously. It tells you that it's for use with the Generation NEX console because this didn't originally come with that dongy action there. So that allows us to use it on other systems. I kind of wish, like back in the day, they would have sold these controllers and the other controllers. They've made a few, but the ones for the NES, I kind of wish they had sold those with the dongles back in the day. I think it would have been more popular. I don't think they did extremely well because they were made just for their system. It's kind of crazy. I mean, now we got stuff from like 8-bit dough that's doing that instead. Let's get the dongle action out. These things are pretty hard to come by. You rarely see these out there for sale. As of the recording of this, I've seen a couple of them up on eBay, and I actually have grabbed them because I want to test them with the original controller as well. But there's the dongle. There's 4 channels that you could swap it around if you have multiple controllers, right? Interesting stuff. So let's get this thing out and take a look. I had the retro USB AVS. Don't sleep on that, man. If you're looking for a good clone console that plays through HDMI and is very highly accurate, and you want to play original cartridges, highly recommend the retro USB AVS. So there's that. Okay, let's get these stickers off of here. So yeah, this gentleman who sent this to me, he's actually selling his stock of them on eBay. I'll put a link in the description if you want to check it out. I'm not sure what he's asking for these things, but you know, some people may be very interested. And if you want to check it out, be my guest. I just want to test this thing out and see what to do. There was no like agreement that, you know, I would share his eBay link. It was just like, hey, if you want to, you can. But of course I am. You know, you sent me this thing. Hey, I'm gonna share your info. You know what I'm saying? It's only fair. It's only fair. All right, man, this thing's got a lot of sticker and action on here. Like I don't want to like completely destroy this box. Normally I do, but with like this being like 15, 16-year-old item that's kind of rare. Oh my God, yeah, look at those. Look at those crusty ass batteries, dude. Yep, we can't touch those. I grabbed some AAAs just in case, because I had a good feeling that if they were by themselves, they would be all messed up, or if they were in the system, could be even bigger problem. But good thing they weren't like just put in the system. You know, I don't know, did any companies ever do that? Just put the batteries already connected? I know sometimes batteries would have like a thing making sure there's no, nothing's touching to form that circuit or whatever. But I don't know if anybody's ever just, like companies just throw the batteries plugged in, ready to go or not, other than maybe for demo unit. I don't know, do they? I don't know, but yeah, we can't use those. Nasty. So, okay, what do we got? We got, oh man, we got crusted over stuff. Don't return to the store. Call these guys. support@playmessiah.com. Okay, or we could call them toll free. I doubt that number works anymore. I don't even know if I want to, you know what? We're going to call that fucking number. Let's see what it leads to. Watch, it's going to be like an adult, like pay phone line. Let's find out.
Thank you for calling the offices of Yvonne Welch. Our business is currently closed. If you would like to leave a voicemail, please include your name and phone number, and we'll respond to you the next business day.
Hey, yeah, I'm just calling to try to, you know, figure out some issues I have with this Generation NEX wireless arcade stick. It says, do not return to store, to call this phone number, 1-800-711-1622, to get some support. So I'm just looking for some support. Call me back. Bye. I don't think that was Messiah, but okay, we tried. We could register our stuff there. They want to know what kind of systems you got. Man, this stuff's got like the crust from the battery, so I'm gonna have to wash my hands in a second. It's gonna start eating my flesh. A little Game Boy looking manual explaining everything, which is kind of cool. Power switch. Oh, there's the NES one. I got to get my hands on some of those. There's Super Nintendo ones as well, which I've ordered because I want to test those out. But there you go. Proof of purchase, I guess so. Got some coupons in here or what? Nope. Okay. All right, let's take a look at this this little fella. It's got a nice feel to it. Like, look at that. How do the buttons? Oh, those are. They may be passable. They don't feel like the greatest. Like, I mean, we'll have to see how they perform in a second, but from what I understand, you can swap them out. On and off button, and then that's probably for our, oh, you get a little tray to put your AAAs in. Cool. On and off, what else is on here? Oh, the channel. So we got to select like which channel we're gonna put it on. How does this work? Turbo for A and B. So I would imagine you go that way to turn it up. Let's go ahead and keep it down. We'll test that in a second. Slow on and off. Oh, that doesn't feel amazing, but doesn't feel horrible either. That's a very beefy shaft. That shaft is beefy, just the way she likes it. Okay. Is my table just like, it's got some nice chunky ass feet. Like, fuck yeah, dude. I love these feet. I got like, you know, I got it going for these feet on this stick. Very nice build quality. Sliding around a little bit on my table here, but let's see how this works. Messiah limited edition. These things are hard to come by. I'm telling you. These guys were ahead of their time with these 2.4 things going on. I'm not saying they're good or anything, but they were ahead of their time. Everybody's clamoring for the 2.4 gigahertz controllers nowadays. We got her, you know, locked and loaded. I like that. I like that. Nice style there. Oh, we got to turn her on. Oh, immediately. Let's do some Contra. The stick's actually like feeling a lot better now. Like, I mean, that I got my grip on it, it feels pretty freaking good. Let's see, do we stay down? Yes, we do. Can we angle down? Yes, we can. Angle up and walk? Yes, we can. Very nice. Oh yeah, it's the stick is registering very nicely. Hells yeah. The buttons don't feel the greatest, but to be honest, like, they feel better than what's on this. They don't feel like, I don't know, like extremely premium, but they don't feel horrible. I would give them like like for the NES, I would probably give them an 8 out of 10. But comparing to like name brand buttons and whatnot, I would probably say a 6.5 as far as like non-name brand buttons go, as far as like clone buttons, that kind of stuff. These aren't bad. For NES, they feel perfectly fine. Like I can't really complain. The start and select do feel a little mushy, but I mean, I'm not really gonna be using those that often. But let's see what these turbos, how that works. Oh, I get it. Okay. So it's just, okay, yeah, it's just like the other, like, you gotta press the turbo button. Like, turbo's off, now turbo's on. And we can, like, depending on the game, you know, bump it up by sliding this around. I think, like, the little light is showing how many button presses are registering for the turbo. That's actually pretty neat. Moving it up. Turn that off. That's cool, man. That's cool. The stick, this feels great. I'm actually really happy to have this. I will use this. This is a cool one. Like, it's made out of like some kind of possible wood. I don't know. So I did try to open this up from the bottom. The feet are just the feet. Like, those screws don't go to anything other than holding the feet on. There's these little screws that go all the way around, then around the battery compartment. I got all those out and I couldn't get it to budge. So I don't know if there's like glue holding that panel on, possibly, but I really don't want to mess this thing up. So I didn't want to force it. But if I can get this off, I'm gonna try again tomorrow. If I can get this thing off, I'll take some nice little images of everything on the inside and I'll post it up on my website, madlittlepixel.com. So peep that out. Hopefully I can get in there. But overall, I think this is a cool stick. I'm not sure what these went for retail back when they first came out, but I think it feels really nice. I kind of wish I had 2 of them. It's a rarity. Not many people have seen these things. And yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty damn cool. So there you go. Appreciate you guys watching. Give you a big ass thumb button in your face. Peace out. Bye-bye. And boom.